gotta do too much. It might be me. It might be my DB's ass in this league. Even though they be locking up some niggas for him. Let me get swept. You see them rushing yards for Zeke, man? Come on now.
US Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sports.
The Jags facing to beat them, though. I feel that.
These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They go play action now. Lawrence. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there. Yeah,
I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On 2nd and 2, Lawrence. Throwing the out route incomplete.
He was not in. What the fuck?
Take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. On the counter, Gibson. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. After all of the turnover woes that they had last week, another turnover on the first drive of the game.
And when you dive into the analytics of football, it's real simple. If you're down in turnover margin, you're not going to win very many football games. The best teams always rank in the upper part of the league in terms of turnover margin.
And last week's number for them was 5 turnovers. And as you saw, another one there. Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football.
I got
getting
too, bro.
Get low, almost get into a ball sometimes. Stack things up and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Love. Flushed out right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Love. Going deep for Diggs. They've got his man complete. The 20. Diggs. 84 yards.
That shit hurt, don't it?
The Vikings have taken a first quarter lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Looking left sideline, incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and that'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. This defense for the Vikings, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Lawrence on 3rd down. Well, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time. Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him. Now Elliott. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And it's now 14-0. McCann's got it teed up. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone.
Carry down.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on. It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
I need a sack, Kenneth. Come on, man.
Second down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran
I've been trying to give niggas Isaiah Dunn, man. He got the most picks on my team.
It may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing, Love. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Love. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Elijah Moore. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. McCann's got it teed up.
Wasn't he just talking shit saying he could do something with me?
And here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down.
21-0 in the first, man. Come on, man.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything.
Boy, this nigga love hard, like he just love drag routes, bro.
Taken down, and it's a big game.
That's all he. Yeah, that's how he throws.
Of this first quarter. Play action. It's Lawrence. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, he's
going
tripping.
deep for Brown. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. And here's a give to Gibson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop his shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
I could just hold him to under 200.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
I'm whooping his ass.
A first down carry by Elliott. A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, That's the reason.
And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover it. And for the 3rd time here in this half,
Isaiah Dunn is so cold, bro. My fucking God.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an
That's what I
interception.
wanted
You
to
do
know.
things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton
He
Manning.
left.
Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the counter, Elliott. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Now Love. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, Kenneth.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Lawrence will throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throwing the out route incomplete.
Come
it's
on,
Brown.
bro.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35
He's
yards.
gonna try to spam me with that corner route. And watch, if he throw back
This
there,
offense finding its legs now. Here's another
it's a
1st
pick.
and 10. Now Lawrence.
Oh, come on, man.
Dropped it.
He still went there. Like, I do adjustments. That's what people don't understand. I actually know how to adjust.
Going with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Come on, bro.
Takes it down to the 40.
I hate when I be having a loss and these niggas still find a way to
The
get.
call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Man, I should have been the other way, shouldn't I?
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Yes, sir, Kenneth. That's one.
The football, it's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Lions will use
That's
the
one.
first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ken Murray finna be a superstar, bro.
Field position for them as they
I'm
come
turned.
up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll start the drive with Elliott.
Man.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. On play action. Love to throw. Going deep for Diggs. And this is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. McCann's got it teed up. And that one will
He tried to go play it, but his dude tripped.
So we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next.
The whole game gonna be off that one play.
Last time they were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at about the 31. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right
Just
there.
finna fuck him up. Oh, my God.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They run the counter. It's
come on, son.
Couple,
he ain't supposed to come off that block.
Coming up.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Love from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to look deep for more.
Jordan.
And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Thus far,
you lost to Chris.
Line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle. Can you guys pass protect? Let's take
I just saw the score. It said 14-3 at the bottom.
On that one, but they may come back to it again.
A first scoring update now from Carolina. And it's the Panthers there out to the early advantage. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. A very good return that time. 18 yards, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
I'm going to stand right here, Shadow, with T.J. Green. Oh, yeah, Kenneth Murray. Superstar Kenneth Murray.
He'll go down. Kenneth Murray, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Thank you.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 35. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Elliott. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now on 2nd and 13. Love.
Jordan Love is the GOAT.
Stephon Diggs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just
Hey, Jordan Love need an X factor, bro. Right now.
McCann up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. So not
enough
much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. And my goodness, another interception. T.J. Green with a pick. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half.
I don't even care if he quit either. I got my superstar. I'm good.
Turning into quite a rout as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from
Stephon Diggs is a dog.
Touchdown.
Oh my God, Stephon Diggs is so cold.
Make the grab, and the Vikings offense continues to pour it on. Extra point by McCann, up and good, and that will extend this big lead. McCann's got it teed up. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one.
Oh my God, Chris Claybrook is playing all this shit.
Picked off near the 44. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way.
He finna quit. Yeah, 49-0. He got shut out, bro. That's crazy. You know he is. He gonna say I suck still. Hey man, Kenneth Murray got what he needed to get. They better hope he don't get no damn edge rush on their right side, bro. Oh my God. Shit, everybody joining my shit. The shit over now. Damn, man. Yeah. Look, Quavo just got a speed upgrade, baby. Come talk to me. '90 fizzy. But I'm not gonna be able to get no good shit on him. What I want? Secure tackler, goddamn it. Strip special. Ooh, strip specialist. He come off the edge. You know how many times he gonna get a fucking strip sack? That might be OP, fool. Man, we lit over here, dog. I low-key like this team better than the Vikings team. Fuck. Did I throw a pick, bro? I didn't throw one pick. Oh my God. He had a QBR of 14 points. I'm mad. Zeke supposed to get 100 though. He quit before he get his honcho. I don't like that. Yeah, I kept picking that shit off. I'm off this shit, man. I had a successful night. Whooped on Bula. Who? What's up? Send it, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Come on, dude. Let's get it rocking then. Calm down, bro. That's what I do. Shit, not if you got somebody covering where you supposed to be going. Hey, man. I pay my players, man. We get paid. The guys who make differences get paid. Kerry Fisher just gonna get you $7 million a year for 3 years. Last day of work tomorrow. Yeah, I know. I ain't start using her until last year. Man, Messiah, next draft you do, get all fast corners, man. You could do whatever the fuck you want on defense. I got me a little victory blunt roll. Yeah, man. Oh, they did roster updates. Why Trayvon Diggs not a 95 then? That why his ass can't throw. Don't say, you better not say nobody that's playing now either. Or I'm gonna think you ain't never watched football before. They moved Trayvon Diggs to a 95. I mean to a 75. You ain't said not a name or yet. Why Michael Vick? Dan Marino ugly. Yeah, and Sean Taylor. Yeah. Sean T was that boy. My favorite defensive player for real is Ray Lewis though. Fuck his old he won he ain't better than Charles Woodson, goddamn it.